Today is Tuesday, March 6th, 2012, and this is the Pastel Pony Podcast. I'm your host, Voste Sueños. Welcome back, guys. As promised, I managed to get you a podcast, though I have no idea what else you're going to get next week. I work 5 days in a row after this, and we shall see what we shall see. Now, I got plenty of things to talk about today, but the first thing I want to mention is a very special thanks to Zen Brony over at bronytv.net, who managed to get me a chat log, so you actually get that this week. Alright, in addition to that, Chicago. I am so sleepy. I had a wonderful weekend, and I'm glad that I got the chance to see a bunch of old friends. But I also got almost no sleep because so many things to do. It was good times. But I'm glad to be back. Glad to be recording again. Glad to say hi. Now, I wanted to revisit the writer circle idea because of a couple of things. First off, it's not going to be specifically a writer circle. Those of you who are artists or musicians, I encourage you to come as well. I basically try to do all of those things and consider myself to be fairly high up there on the writing scale, about mid-range on the art scale, and pretty much a noob on the musician scale. But I know we have all of you out there. So, I will post a link in the description. I will give everyone editing privileges. You don't even have to ask. And all I ask is that you try to follow the rules. It's somewhat inspired by the writer circles of old, but I know that very similar things happened during the Renaissance and onward for artists and musicians. In addition to that, we went to this amazing bar called the Violet Hour in Chicago that was modeled after an old-time speakeasy and just had the perfect atmosphere for sitting around and throwing ideas back and forth. That's the kind of thing I want, and hopefully we can do that. Now, there are rules already posted, but I will review them for you right now. Do not feed the parasprites. Though an opinion may differ from your own, please do your best to love, tolerate, and accept it. No links to Rule 34 content. Only I, Vos, should clear comments. I'll do my best to keep on top of it so it doesn't get to be super long, but I will keep things up long enough for people to read them. So, you know, I will try not to clear it more than every couple of days unless people are using it a lot. In addition to that, please do not edit while heavily intoxicated with any substance whatsoever. Obviously, I don't count water as an intoxication or a controlled substance. I'm just saying, you're more likely to get angry at things and wipe the entire document. That leads me to another thing. I really don't want to have to make it so that only people I choose have editing privileges. I also really don't want to have to make backups or restart the document or completely abandon the idea in general. So, it is my hope, my sincerest hope, that I will not have to change this document in any way, that this will work. But, if it doesn't, we will try doing it that only the people who are participating actively can have editing privileges, and I will email you privileges. And if that doesn't work, then we might just have to abandon it until I can get a form or something. I don't know. That being said, please post all new comments at the top. That way people don't have to scroll way, way down to figure out what's going on. I don't know how well that will work. We shall see. Now, the chat log. On the side, there is a chat function since it's Google Docs. I cannot monitor that, and it is fair game for any and all comments. If you want to troll, or you want to flame, or you want to post Rule 34, I can't stop you. That's the place to do it. But if you decide to open up that chat box, realize what you're getting yourself into. People can post it on there, and, more importantly, they can post whatever they want. So, if you open that up and you look at it, I am not responsible. So, in the links, it'll be the very first link. It is called the Idea Vault. Should you feel the desire to talk about any writing things, any artistic things, any music things, or give help to those who are interested in such things, go ahead and stop on by, make a post. I will do my best to stop by whenever I get the chance and provide my insight or ask questions or answer questions. We'll see. Now, those three things. Announcements. Okay. Because of this whole derpy controversy, I have actually been talking to Mrah, who is autistic, and has made known that he actually would like to provide me with an interview. So it may be a little bit poorly timed. Like, we may not get to it until the derpy thing is nearly forgotten, but I still want to do it. I think it's absolutely necessary, and I think it's a good idea. So Mrah will be on the program sometime in the near future. Hopefully in the next week or two. But it depends on scheduling. Beyond that, I also am getting closer and closer to doing the Penstroke Baddie Gloom interview that I've been talking about for months now. Working on it. Gonna make it happen. We'll see. Mr. E380 has started something that I've actually been interested in for a while and wondered why it hasn't been done yet. Or maybe it has and I just haven't found it. He has started trying to write a choose-your-own-adventure game. He asked that I read it on the program, but, as you all well know, I don't really take requests. However, I am considering having a voting thing where you try to find a combination that you like the best, and then whichever one gets the most votes. I don't know. It depends on the interest level. Today, before we get to any of the media, which I don't actually have any of, I have a review for Luna's socks and what I'm going to do next week, but not much else. So, we actually have a friendship report from Mr. E380. Dear Bronies, where to start and who to thank? There's this one little brony I would like to thank. This brony is putting his own life on the line just to make sure other bronies can get a good night's sleep. For the teenage bronies who are mad because their one-week girlfriend or boyfriend broke up with them, he had to deal with losses much greater than that. As we complain on how bad our day was because it started to rain and you got nothing to do and everything is just poopy, this brony had to work outside in the cold rain and pray that he was not doing nothing. It's not just one brony, but every single brony serving in the military that I would like to thank out there, and I'm proud to soon become one of these great bronies one of these days. They are truly some of the best bronies out there, and I would like to say thank you. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and love for our country and your families. Your friend, Mr. E380. Thank you for that. I know Mobius appreciates it, as do all of the other servicemen and women. Just out of curiosity, actually, are any of the rest of you military bronies? Other things. Another one of my readers actually got their story accepted by Equestria Daily. And I thought I would plug that even though I haven't read it yet. He's been talking to me about it for a while, so I have a general idea of the concept. I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. But it's a grimdark adventure crossover by Simon O'Sullivan, who's actually, I believe, Zyron Flare. And it is called Ponies of the Five Rings. It's crossed over with Legend of the Five Rings. It's an alternate universe with samurais and the Code of Bushido, and I like Japanese things. So I will check that out eventually. If you like, go ahead and read it. Sounds good. Alright, now, here's the thing. I have been doing lots of sad stories and dark stories. And I want to say right now, Past Sins is only going to get darker until the very last chapter, and even then. So, I want to try to intersperse some happier readings in with these. So Long is one of those that I'm going to get back to fairly soon. That's entertaining and very comedic, but it's not so much happy. I have actually talked to Butterscotch Sunday briefly and said that I was thinking about doing a version of Bunch of Hoof About Nothing, but she suggested that I do something that was shorter and more to the point, actually finished. As a result, I said, well, I read an enormous amount and don't know how much I can make time for. Do you have any suggestions? And she suggested Luna's Socks because that was one that she enjoyed the most. So I wanted to know how interested you guys would be. It's a little shippy, but that can be fun. So I wanted to know how interested you guys would be in trying to get some happier things in the in-between weeks when we're getting some pretty depressing stuff from Past Sins. In addition to that, I said I would sort of review that, but I guess that's really all I had to say. It's a very happy fic about Twilight and Luna. I think it's only 2 chapters, but they're not super long, but they're long enough that I probably have to break it up in between 2 weeks. So, next week is the last of the requests for What's it called? So sleepy. The last of the requests for this round of contests, and we probably won't do another one for a couple months because catching up and trying to work through past sins and stuff. She Will Be Loved. I will be doing probably 2 chapters of She Will Be Loved, and given how long it is, I may not revisit it for a while, but I will finish it. I will revisit it and I will finish it, and I probably will not be putting sound effects in most of the fics for a while. Past sins may be an exception under certain circumstances. And again, I have been talking about this for a while. I am going to redo Le Petit Four because it is the author's birthday and one of my good friends here in about a week. So I don't know when I'll get to it, but I want to do a much more professional reading of that and possibly add some sound effects to that one. We shall see. That's right. Things are going to get dark. I will eventually get back to My Little Avengers, but I feel like it's going to be quite a long time given that I've got Past Sins So Long, She Will Be Loved, and a bunch of other stuff. We'll eventually get back to it, but I'm not sure when. Now, thoughts on the episode. Again, thank you to Zenbrony because we will be getting to a chat log here in a moment. But for the time being, I have a couple of random things. Thankfully, I actually got to record this fairly soon after watching the episode. So, lucky for you guys, the notes that I made to myself actually make sense. For now. The first thing was that Fluttershy's giggle was amazing at the very beginning of the episode. Then, damn, Angel, you scary! Just, Angel is a terrifying little rabbit, and there's something wrong with that bunny. Bunnies don't act that way. Also, Fluttershy's plot just staring at the screen right after it came back from commercials the first time. And I love the knowing glances between Rarity and Pinkie Pie. And that squeaky little adorable Fluttershy voice. Oh, that's okay, never mind. And the Bugs Bunny reference. There was that awesome reference to Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny. And Pinkie shoving her face in the mud in shame. I know exactly what that's like. I actually have a bad habit of when TV shows are getting awkward, trying to leave or do something else until the awkward is over. And I had to force myself to keep watching there for a little bit because that was just so sad. And I didn't realize there were goats in this world, but that was kind of terrifying. There are sentient talking goats, and goats are so scary. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Totoro. My Neighbor Totoro has the scariest goat I have ever seen animated. And, obviously, this had to happen. But I pity the fool who doubts Iron Will's methods. And there was so much third person. Vos loves third person. You all know this. And apparently that's the great and powerful Fluttershy, because that's what I got. And those goats are derpy. Those goats are so derpy. I realized that was an incoherent mess of thoughts there, but that's essentially how I felt about the episode. Alright, so, spoilers, people. They're coming. Not really, because they already came. And they went, and they're coming again. It's coming back! So, the one thing I'll say before we get into this is this chat log for this new episode, Putting Your Hoof Down, starts about 3 minutes into the episode. So, that is probably why we're missing a little bit at the very beginning, but, again, a wonderful thank you to Zenbrony. Thank you for getting this for me. It's very much appreciated. And with that, we shall begin. Fly over them. Oh, fly? Just fly. They don't know that. Have to go. No more ponies for me. Sad face. Take that, bitch. Flutter pulling an Applejack. Bitch putting up in this motherfucker. Then where's the fun if she flies? Bye, Pie. Love intolerance, lol. Kill the blue bitch. Oh my god. Flutter isn't loving and tolerating. No, stop, Fluts. Wow, Flutter. No. Owned. Alright, awesome. You're such a badass. De evil eye. Oh my god, I is scared, Fluttershy. What happened to you? Cries a bit. Watch out, guys. Rarity. We're dealing with a real badass here. Behind the counter. Seriously. Badass Fluttershy is weirdly hot. Rarity, why are you at the store? Third pony time. Don't mock me with your punch. No one's more of a badass than Lucas. Pie, Fluttershy is hot, period. Oh, watch out, guys. We got a badass here. Stop clopping the Fluttershy. Sorry. Nope. She is when Mega Sweet draws her. Can't stop. Yay! No pony. So much rude ponies. But she likes being pulled around. Stop clopping the Fluttershy. First sexy enjoys this speaking in third person. I'm not clopping, I'm just highlighting how she is 20% cooler than everyone else. Fluttershy! I put my hooves up. Hopefully here, charter is fully changed. You are now aware VHS can fast forward. Teen pregnancy. Lol. Credit report problems are clearly what 9-year-old girls worry about. Lol new. You are now aware that the guy streaming this is AFK and has been for a while. Totally. Yeah. I know. I thought we burned this thing already. Die, bear, die! You are aware there's more than one mod. Thanks, Colby. What are you doing, Fluttershy? Mr. Derpy? Delivering mail is Derpy's job. Dwayne Johnson Flutter. Shame, Flutter. Shame. Practice. Has it already started? Damn tourist. Oh, no, you didn't. Lol. Derpy's dad. Oh, shit. Run! Do you know what the Flutter is cooking? Hey. Lol. That makes sense. Eye problems are hereditary. That bell tone got gradually higher in pitch. Flutter rage. Flutter high. Nah. Flutter bitch. Old Fluttershy is God. Fluttergree. There we go. Fluttergree. Lol. Fluttershy plus angry equals Fluttergree. New Fluttershy is superior and speaks in third person. Works. And now Flutterbitch. Fluttershy's made the others cry. She has always hated these two, just never said it. You made Rarity cry. Lol. Some pony. Damn, AHhahaHHahHahA. Jesus, no, the tears. They're crying. Again. Lol. Emo Shy. Finally. The Hulk theme? As soon as she realizes she's the monster, the Hulk theme plays. No. She's gone. Why? Oh. All I'm thinking is ending the Incredible Hulk TV show with the sad ending music. Hey, 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 stay out of my shit. She just locked up the house. Lol. Nice flash. Wait, how will she eat? She won't. The bunny. Payback. And can't she hurt Angel? Angel has no problem tying her up. Flutter bondage. Clop, clop, clop. Ah. Clop. Darkness 73 was kicked by Oates. That was the guy repeatedly typing clop. Heavy. Iron Will is Iron Businessman. Collect now. So much third pony talk my head explode. Bugs Bunny? Funny, he wasn't a jerk, he was sincere on helping ponies. Iron Will needs basket for collecting of flowers. Nope.avi. How is Pinkie Pie winning all these haggles? Birdhouse has boarded up? Yup. She spent all her skill points on barter. Because she's Pinkie Pie. Cotton candy! No. Nope. Aw, shit. Yay, she said no. Nope. Goat is best pony. Snap! Shit, she said no. Legal loophole. Fusro, no. Confusing circumstance. Is he repeating the episode? Consult livestock. Okay, from now on, Fluttershy is going to be my lawyer. Yep. Iron Will for confirmed rapist. You will repeat the episode. Marshmallow hugs. But he has. Okay, I'm gonna take over the streams and stuff. Yay, Oates. Fluttershy is a monster. Oh god, that meme. I fail to see the reference to Shed.move here. Kill rabbit. With fire. You're kidding, right? There is a reason Rainbow Dash wasn't in this episode. In the bunny fire you go. It's bunny fire time. Alright. So that was Badass Fluttershy, aka putting your hoof down. But I'm putting my hoof down, because I gotta get to work. I will see you bronies later. You have a good one. This is Vostay Sueños signing off. Safe travels, every pony.